Welcome to today's video, where we're shining a spotlight on one of the UK's best-kept livestock secrets, the British white cattle. These striking white cattle, with their distinctive black or red points, are more than just a beautiful addition to the farm. They're a resilient, adaptable, and surprisingly practical breed that has been thriving in the British countryside for centuries. Despite their incredible qualities, they often fly under the radar compared to more common commercial breeds. In this video, we'll explore why British Whites are considered a hidden gem in UK farming, looking at their unique traits, versatility, and the role they play in sustainable and heritage-focused agriculture. One of the most remarkable traits of British white cattle is their adaptability. They can flourish on relatively poor pasture, which makes them a cost-effective option for farmers who want resilient livestock without heavy reliance on high-quality feed or expensive supplements. This ability to make efficient use of natural grazing is a result of the breed's deep-rooted genetic history, developed over generations in areas of the UK with harsh weather conditions. Farmers often remark on how these cattle are less susceptible to common environmental stressors than more intensively bred commercial types. This hardiness translates into lower veterinary bills, fewer losses from disease, and a generally more self-sufficient herd, benefits that can be crucial for farmers operating on tight margins or seeking to maintain a sustainable, low-input system. British white cattle are also celebrated for their docile nature, which greatly benefits both handling and farm management. Many commercial breeds are bred for size, growth rate, or milk production at the expense of temperament, which can make routine tasks like weighing, tagging, or moving animals stressful and sometimes hazardous. In contrast, British whites tend to be calm and cooperative, allowing farmers to work more safely and efficiently. This gentle disposition is not just convenient, it reduces stress for the animals themselves, contributing to better overall health, growth, and productivity. For families and smaller operations, this temperament can make the difference between a manageable, rewarding farm and one where handling cattle becomes a daily struggle. Beyond their resilience and temperament, British white cattle offer impressive versatility in terms of production. They are classified as a dual-purpose breed, capable of providing both high-quality beef and moderate milk. Their beef is renowned for its tenderness, fine marbling, and rich flavor, qualities that appeal to discerning consumers in local and niche markets. Many farmers have discovered that marketing British white beef as a heritage or specialty product allows them to command premium prices, helping to offset lower output compared to high-volume commercial breeds. On the dairy side, while they are not as prolific as dedicated dairy breeds, their milk is often prized for home consumption or small-scale cheese-making, offering additional value for mixed-purpose farming enterprises. Conservation of the breed has become an increasingly important aspect of modern UK farming. British white cattle are listed as a rare breed, with their population numbers remaining relatively low compared to mainstream commercial cattle. This rarity adds cultural and genetic value to the breed, emphasizing the importance of maintaining genetic diversity within UK livestock. Farmers who choose to raise British whites are not just securing a reliable, practical breed, they are also contributing to the preservation of a living piece of agricultural history. Organizations dedicated to rare and heritage breeds actively encourage the inclusion of British whites in sustainable farming projects, recognizing their role in maintaining biodiversity and supporting traditional farming landscapes. Another notable aspect of British white cattle is their ability to perform exceptionally well in extensive grazing systems. Many farms in the UK have converted to low-input, pasture-based operations to reduce costs, enhance sustainability, and meet consumer demand for ethically produced beef. British whites excel in such systems, as they can maintain condition and productivity even on forage that might be inadequate for more demanding breeds. Their natural foraging instincts and adaptability allow them to utilize rough pastures efficiently, contributing to soil health and pasture management. Farmers report that these cattle graze selectively yet thoroughly, promoting even growth and reducing overgrowth of certain grass species, which can help maintain ecological balance in pasturelands. The reproductive performance of British white cattle is another strength that often goes unappreciated. They tend to calve easily and naturally, with fewer complications compared to some intensively selected commercial breeds. This ease of calving is partly due to their moderate size and well-balanced conformation, reducing the need for veterinary intervention and minimizing stress for both cows and calves. Calves are generally vigorous and healthy at birth, with a high survival rate even in less than ideal conditions. This reproductive reliability allows farmers to plan their breeding programs with confidence, ensuring consistent herd expansion and stable production without the challenges of intensive management or artificial breeding techniques. From an aesthetic perspective, British white cattle bring a visual charm to the landscape that is often overlooked. Their striking appearance makes them a favorite in agricultural shows, heritage farms, and rural tourism projects. They are animals that can become ambassadors for British agriculture, attracting visitors, educating the public, and raising awareness about rare and traditional breeds. For farmers who engage in agritourism or sell direct to the consumer, British whites can provide an extra dimension of marketability, combining both production and promotional value in a single breed. The breed's history is also deeply intertwined with the agricultural development of the UK. British whites are believed to have ancient origins, tracing back to native cattle of the British Isles. Over centuries, they have been selectively bred to balance resilience, productivity, and temperament, resulting in a truly heritage breed that carries genetic traits lost in more modern, high-yielding cattle. This history is not only fascinating from a cultural perspective but also important for genetic conservation. By maintaining populations of British whites, farmers help preserve traits such as disease resistance, adaptability, and efficient feed conversion, qualities that could become increasingly valuable as climate change impacts farming conditions worldwide. Many farmers who have switched to or incorporated British white cattle into their operations report a renewed sense of satisfaction with their livestock management. Unlike commercial breeds bred solely for production metrics, British whites offer a combination of practicality, sustainability, and heritage pride. Farmers find joy in raising animals that are both functional and beautiful, and in knowing that their work contributes to the continuation of a breed that has endured for generations. This connection between farmer, animal, and landscape is a central part of the appeal of British whites and highlights why they are considered a hidden gem within UK agriculture. In modern farming, where efficiency and high output often dominate decisions, the British white presents an alternative path that values balance, sustainability, and heritage. They demonstrate that profitable farming does not always require the highest growth rates or largest herds. Instead, by focusing on traits such as adaptability, temperament, and product quality, British whites provide a holistic farming solution that aligns with ethical practices, consumer trends, and ecological stewardship. Their beef, milk, and manageable nature make them an appealing choice for both traditional farms and innovative agricultural enterprises seeking to diversify and strengthen their operations. For young farmers or newcomers to livestock rearing, British white cattle offer an approachable entry point. Their manageable size, calm nature, and resilience reduce the learning curve associated with cattle management, allowing new farmers to develop skills, confidence, and knowledge in a less stressful environment. At the same time, they present opportunities to explore niche markets, heritage farming, and sustainable practices. Many startups and community farms have turned to British whites precisely because they offer this combination of practicality and market potential, helping new farmers establish themselves without the heavy burden of managing more demanding commercial breeds. It is also worth noting that British white cattle fit well into mixed farming systems. Farms that combine livestock with arable crops, agroforestry, or conservation projects can integrate these cattle without disrupting the broader ecosystem. Their grazing habits complement crop rotations and pasture recovery, and their relatively light environmental footprint compared to larger, high-output breeds makes them ideal for low-intensity, environmentally conscious operations. In a world where consumers increasingly value sustainability and transparency, British whites provide a tangible way for farmers to demonstrate their commitment to responsible agriculture while maintaining profitability. Looking toward the future, the role of British white cattle in UK farming seems poised for growth. As the agricultural sector adapts to challenges such as climate variability, environmental regulations, and changing consumer preferences, breeds that offer hardiness, efficiency, and heritage value will become increasingly important. Farmers seeking to future-proof their operations may find that British whites offer a unique combination of qualities that are difficult to replicate in more mainstream breeds. Their ongoing conservation also ensures that these traits are preserved, creating options for breeding, crossbreeding, and research that could support sustainable agriculture for generations to come. British white cattle truly are a hidden gem in UK farming. With their resilience, gentle temperament, and versatility, they offer farmers a perfect blend of practicality and heritage. Whether you're looking for high-quality beef, manageable livestock, or a breed that supports sustainable and low-input farming, British whites deliver on all fronts. By choosing this remarkable breed, farmers are not only investing in productivity but also helping to preserve a unique piece of the UK's agricultural history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into rare and valuable livestock breeds.